Welcome to Bellator.
Oh, thank you.
How's it feel?
Thank you. It feels great.
Feel cool so far?
Feels great. Yeah, it's a long time coming. I'm very excited about being able to fight for such a great promotion.
Tell me a little bit about, getting the call and finding out, hey man, we want you to come to the next level. I mean, what was that like? I know that once you get started in a sport like this, that's the goal, to get to that next level, and you're doing it quickly too.
Definitely. It was an awesome call. It was really a call that I knew I wanted to be at this level. So my coaches, teammates, and everybody around me really prepared me for the moment. And so now it's just like taking it one fight at a time, because just being in Bellator is not my goal. I want to be the best.
Talk to me a little bit about, a lot of people do know the backstory, your personal backstory, the things that you went through.
Exactly.
It's on Outside the Lines. It's on made its way through a lot of headlines.
Yes.
Going through that kind of adversity, what does that do for you kind of as a fighter? And how does that form sort of what you take into the cage?
So everything that I went through, it really prepared me for the moments that I have now. I wouldn't want to wish any of that upon anybody, because having your dreams stripped away from you unjustifiably so is really hard to deal with. And so the comeback story is what's awesome, and the only way that I was able to come out of that was with the phenomenal people around me, having God in my corner, and then just having great people around me. And I just take everything with a grain of salt, and it really makes you appreciate the moments that you really have with while you're going through something. So like that, being a part of Bellator, that makes you really appreciate that moment, makes you appreciate all the little moments, for sure.
Has transitioning to MMA helped you sort of, I don't want to say forget the football dreams that you had, but at least put a little bit of a bandage on it for a while?
The way that I talk about it is that football is my first love. So I absolutely love football. I still love football. But I found MMA as well to be another love. So it's my second love as well. And so I still love football. I still love every aspect about it. But now I found a new love in MMA, and I'm really having some great success at it. And I absolutely love the sport as well.
Safe to assume that you can't ever really fully put that situation that happened to you behind you. I mean, it's something that'll always be in the back of your head.
Yeah. So I don't put it behind me. I don't like to dwell on past situations or put anything behind me, but I actually use that to propel myself forward, right? So you just have to battle back from adversity, and you have to use that, and it's about how you respond. So we really look at how we respond, and yes, it's still memories, still understand that, but I don't let that affect me or affect the way I prepare, how I game plan, anything like that.
Tell me about the fight itself. I mean, the guy you're fighting, I haven't seen much out there about him. I mean, did the same happen?
So I'm actually not too worried about the opponent that I'm fighting. I'm prepared. This fight is about focusing on me and what I can do in this camp. So no matter whoever's in front of me, I'm going to fight the same way, and I'm going to fight with intensity and tenacity and bring it all and leave it out on the cage.
What's the ideal way to kind of make a first impression on Bellator? You got to make an impression on fans. You got to make an impression on Scott and Rich. What's the ideal way to do it?
The ideal way to make an impression is to be myself. Every fight that I've gone out and been myself, it's really opened people's eyes to what I can do in the ring and in the cage. And so it really just being myself is going to, I think, allow people to see what I can do and be a great fighter.